Good day. Welcome to the throne room. It is from this throne that I will be talking you through a few of the songs on the album, and we can start today with the first opening track, the only opening track, you know, the first track, the opening track on the album, called Voices. If you listen to the song, it's got this really cool build-up in the beginning, which I was told is a pain in the ass, but I really like it, so I left it in there. It's just a mashup of a bunch of different sounds and leads into the theme of the song, which is really about all the psychotic, crazy voices we all sometimes hear in our heads, some more than others. I do have a tendency toward living inside my head, and there is usually a fair amount of noise in there. So it can sometimes take a little bit of effort to quieten the noise and find the eye of the storm, so to speak. And you will hear throughout the song that the entire theme of it is about those voices that perpetuate themselves into our waking and sleeping life and simply won't go away. They usually are negative. They usually talk about terrible things to us. And this isn't always the case, of course, but being the tortured, angsty rock artist that I am, that's obviously what came through in the song. And sometimes those voices can actually be quite useful. You just have to learn to distinguish what's nonsense and what's not. But the very loud ones that come when you are in a bad place, emotionally, mentally, whatever, and really just keep on kicking you while you're down, that's really what this song is about. This song's for you guys. Going, oh, for us. Oh, we didn't know he cared so much. I can't seem to lose this voice in my head. Musically, the song is, I really love the riff. It starts off kind of bluesy and rocky, and then it just goes into this very fat, wide, heavy riff. Which also serves, I guess, as a sort of a chorus, depending on how you see the structure of the song. And then there are a couple of bridges. I don't even know what to call them, really. It doesn't really fit neatly into the traditional song structure, which is great, which I'm glad of. If I'm constantly trying to find ways to escape that traditional song structure without making it sound like someone who's trying to escape a traditional song structure and just making up bullshit and hoping that that passes for something creative and listenable, because oftentimes you will just hear someone, kudos to you for trying that, but it just sounds terrible. If I can accomplish that, then great. I don't know if this 100% accomplishes it, but I like what I hear. And the bridges vary from sort of like a heavy breakdown to a sort of more melodic heavy breakdown to a very quiet part. That's, dare I say it, Metallica-esque, I suppose. It lends itself to the song quite well. And I really love it. It's just, it's one of those songs, and this is a recurring theme in all of my songs, that I don't necessarily set out with the intention of writing a song that's got to have that and got to have that and got to have that. Sometimes I'll have one thing with however I came up with it, and then I'll be ruminating on it for, could be hours, could be minutes, could be days, could literally be months, could actually be years. And one day this thing will just pop into my head once I've started getting into the flow of writing it, and I'll go, that's what that needs, and that's what's going to fit over there. It doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, it's awesome, and I love the way it fits. And that's it. Thematically, like I said, it's really about the schizophrenic, horrible noise that a lot of us hear in our heads a lot of the time. And musically, I hope that it's rich enough to encompass everything that I'd like to say around that. The recording process was great. The entire album recording process was great, and hopefully I'll go into all of that in a separate video. But I really like the way things came out and the way it sounds. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the introductory track, Voices. Quite a bit longer of an introduction than I anticipated, but I guess I do love speaking about these songs. There's always quite a lot to speak about, so go off, enjoy the track, listen to it. I encourage you, and God, hit like and subscribe, okay? No, sincerely, hit like and subscribe. I think that's what you're supposed to do. From the throne room, thank you.
That's what you want. I tell you what, you take the top, I take the bottom. Throws himself over the cliff.